What's going on YouTube? My name is Twig, and today we have another video covering probably the most grindy achievement in Space Marine 2. Hopefully this guide will help you finish off however much you have left towards that Still a True Son of the Emperor achievement. I will say up front, you'll probably want to do this last after you've gotten all of the other achievements, because while you knock out all of those other ones, you'll passively be making progress towards this one, while on the other hand, farming for this achievement doesn't give you any progress towards the XP ones or PvP ones, obviously, because the farm is located in a campaign mission, so just keep that in mind. At this point in the game, after completing all of the other achievements, I had around 14k kills. I used this strategy to farm basically 26,000 kills to obtain both of the enemy related achievements. I do have to shout out PowerPix. He is the first one that I came across that mentioned this strategy in his trophy guide. So I'll definitely link his written guide down below, which will help you out with pretty much all of the achievements in the game. I've created 3 sections to this video: the guide portion, where I talk about the farm itself, the strategy I used, and then the results portion that gives the numbers and time amounts for the farming. So thanks for watching. Enjoy. You'll want to boot up the first mission of the campaign titled Skyfire and progress through till you get to the point where you meet up with the soldiers needing reinforcements from the waves of Tyranids. You'll do some fighting with them until there becomes a point where they want to retreat into the elevator and go down to the bunker. At this point, you can reload the last checkpoint, which will start you right as the last wave spawns in. Basically, you can kill a bunch of enemies here and then just reload to the last checkpoint over and over. Try not to use the minigun or any of your nades in the initial run of the battle, because that will limit what you get as you keep reloading the save point back. You can also back out to the battle barge and do other things and then come back to resume farming, which is super cool that you don't lose the progress and then have to get back to that point in the mission again. My strategy was to run and pick up the minigun right off the bat, top off my nades with the ammo crate, and then immediately blow up the right barrel on the ledge as enemies are going past it. Nades and explosive barrels add kills super quickly. Then I would take out the few enemies on the left ledge and then immediately hit the barrel by the swamp. By now a group should be gathered on the right climb up wall. I'd toss a nade to take some out and then follow up with another nade tossed at the left climb up spot. Fill up my nades with the nearby crate and then just mow down random enemies as another group forms up on the climb up spots. Use your last nades on them, and then once there becomes a break in the action, you'll just want to reload the last checkpoint and start again. We tried to test it by holding out as long as you can, and we were able to continuously keep our ammo topped off with the ammo crate right behind us and the enemies push back, but it's just not as efficient as reloading because they spawn at a slower rate and the waves aren't as much after you get past the second one. Also, it's good to note that you'll yield results faster if you do this method solo instead of with friends. You end up splitting the kills and it just takes longer. And that's pretty much all there is to it. As far as results go, it was extremely hard to track the amount of kills on Steam because the kill counter wouldn't update until a few minutes passed, which made it hard to consistently gauge how many I was getting. Luckily, my brother was doing the same thing on PS5, and he can pin the trophy on the screen and see how long it takes for a percentage point to go up. Each run, if you mimic my movement, takes roughly around 40 seconds, and about every 2 to 3 rotations he would get an increase of 1 percentage point towards the 40k kills. 1 percentage point equals 400 kills, which means that every 120 to 160 seconds you're getting 400 to like 450 kills or so. It's not the same amount with every time because of the timing of the explosive barrels and the amount of enemies that have gathered up on the walls, but it's the closest that we could track how many kills we were getting and how fast we could do it. Simply, it's about 200 kills a minute, I think, but there are probably ways that you guys can find to make this more efficient and yield even better results. At the rate of 200 kills a minute, 1,000 kills would take roughly 5 minutes, 5,000 kills would take roughly 25 minutes, 10,000 would take 50 minutes, 20,000 would take an hour and 40 minutes, 30,000 would take 2.5 hours, and 40k would take roughly a little over 3 hours continuously doing this strat. Keep in mind that the achievement is for 41,000. If you found a better spot to farm or make a better strategy using this method, be sure to let me know down in the comments below. Finding a strategy and trying to perfect it made grinding through the kills a little bit more bearable and honestly quite fun. Thank you for checking out this video. If you're having a great time with the game, give this video a like, or even check out my review after 100% video. I did covering the game as a whole and going over a lot of the other achievements. Have an awesome week. Peace.